I want to bring in Charles Payne with us this morning here in New York City. Did you see the New York City property stocks yesterday? They were all down, and it's because we got a socialist mayor, probably in a year's time.
Yeah, this is but I got to push back a little bit on the narrative, right? Because in your read, you said Democrats were unnerved this morning, and Kaylee's talking about Democrats. Democrats voted for him. The Democrats, I think we have to really understand there's a big difference between the establishment, Larry Summers, and the Democrats who voted for this guy. You know, and here's what I'm worried about, Stuart. So many folks in the GOP, purists, pushing back on President Trump's agenda. They're doing as much damage to him as any Democrat. They're holding it up. They're swaying it. They're trying to, and the reason I bring this up is because, once again, America's fed up with the establishment left and right. They are fed up with them. And so on the right, they elected Donald Trump. On the left, they elected the socialist. And if the Republicans blow it nationwide, the same vote's going to swing. It's not going to go to the center. It's going to go to an AOC kind of candidate.
Do you believe that the Republicans in Congress, especially in the Senate, will turn around and say no to President Trump, who's just coming back from a successful NATO meeting and the ceasefire in the Mideast? They're going to turn him down the big, beautiful bill?
They've got to raise a thin margin. There's enough of them now creating enough havoc. I mean, listen, it's already a nail-biter. It's a nail-biter to July, right? We shouldn't even be talking about July 4th. We should be celebrating at this very moment. The spending and tax bills already gone through. Deregulation, we're pushing it through. Like, we should be already deep into the agenda rather than wondering, can we get it done by July 4th? Because we've got to appease a few people who are purists. Keep being a purist. And if you think you don't like Donald Trump because he's not a purist, wait till you get the alternative in 3 or 4 years.
How about the Wall Street Journal story this morning that President Trump is considering naming Fed Chairman Powell's successor before his term's up? He's still got 11 months left. This is the way to undermine Powell, isn't it?
Yeah,
to
but this
get an immediate rate
this
cut.
story is like 4 weeks old, right? I mean, here's the thing I thought was intriguing, though, about it. Nick Timiraos in the Journal saying that if whoever Trump names now would be attacked so often that they probably would not eventually be the Fed chair. I disagree with that. I think that we should have a shadow Fed out there. I think that would give some clarity because we know where the Fed was coming from. Now, remember, and almost every president's had a run-in with Fed chairs. Some presidents have changed the Fed chair, and the guy they put in was worse than the one they took out, right?
Nobody quite liked Trump.
No one quite like Trump also, but we've had people change. I mean, we've had some scuffles worse than this between presidents and Fed chairs. And just even Arthur Burns, he was battered, he was bruised and battered, I mean, tremendously. And the point, though, is that I'm concerned about some of the names on the list. I hope Trump is really wise enough, and he mentioned the Federalists when it came to judges in his first term. He needs to be careful who people are suggesting that this successor decision is going to be one of the most important of his administration.
All right, we shall see what happens, as he himself says. Charles, thanks very much.